Welcome to the course Natural Language Processing. Myself Priyanka Gupta. I am working as Assistant Professor in Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Data Science Department at Institute of Aeronautical Engineering, Hyderabad. I am going to discuss today topic is pattern in NLP. I will discuss about what is actually pattern is. What is actually pattern will be considered in natural language processing. Uh, for pattern recognition, there will be used a regular expression. I will discuss about how it will be used in Python. We are discussing the programming with the Python language, and I will discuss about what are the basic patterns are there, what is repetition is there with example. I will discuss about square brackets, grouping, group extraction with find all and other varieties of find all. I will also discuss about the regular expression, workflow and debug, and substitution method. So, what is pattern actually? There can be, we can say there can be many scenarios, several scenarios. There can be, it is required to extract a substring from a string, right? So, whenever as a researcher we need to find the substring from the string, then we will consider the pattern. So, from the given sentence, if we'll consider we can say pattern, so that is nothing that is called as a given pattern. We have to just search for, extract for. So, for example, I would like to say while working on the large datasets, you may need to get specific data, right? Some special type of data only we need, and from the text fields we have to match a particular pattern. So in that case, from that string we have to suppose extract an email id, we can say a phone number, so that would be called as a pattern, and that is related to email string, that is related to phone number. So, moreover, if I like to say substring extraction operation, that will also exist in the text processing methods and analysis method. So, these two tasks, whenever we are considering this pattern matching, will be considered. There, we need to extract the substring from the string, from the set of sentence. Now, I would like to say regular expression is a powerful language for to matching text patterns. So, that's why we are considering here regular expression for to just searching for a pattern. Now, I would like to start Python regular expression. So, there is a brief description of that. So, regular expression, sometimes it is called as a regex, regexp. So, that is a sequence of characters that is going to be defined a search pattern, right? So, that is a definition of regular expression. That search expression, the pattern is used to search for the specific data. So, like that, if I will consider the email from the different sentences, then we need to write the regular expression pattern for that. Exactly. So, the Python, we can say library, RE, that is a regular expression, that is a full form of that. That module actually going to give us regular expression support. So, whenever we need to write a Python code, so then we need to just import the RE module of the library, right? So in Python, a regular expression search is typically will be written as a re.search a pattern str. So whenever we will write re.search, and in bracket I would like to just pass the variables pat and str. So in that case, I would like to just save this in a one variable, that is match is equal to. So by this, using this function, that is the RE model is going to just search for the pattern of the string. So that is a syntax up to just searching the pattern from the sentence. Now, this re.search, it is a method actually that is used to take a regular expression pattern and a string, and that is going to search for that pattern within the string. So that is a use of re search. If the search is successful, in that case search function is returning a match object or none otherwise. If it is not matched, then it is going to give us none. But in that condition also, when we are going to write a Python code, a piece of code for that, we need to just write if else condition for that. Therefore, the search is usually immediately followed by if statement that I said to test if the search succeeded. Right? If otherwise, if it not succeeded, that else condition will be just followed. Otherwise, if match is false, then the search did not succeed and there is no matching text with the condition else. So that is a whole coding pattern of the re.search. Now the code match is equal to re.search in bracket pat comma str. So that is going to store the search result in a variable that we have declared as a match. So match is going to, for the other condition, we are going to write match is equal to re.search in bracket r apostrophe word colon /w/w/w, and again that bracket has been closed. That was not colon, bracket here. So here let's discuss the code match is equal to re.search in bracket pat comma str, that is storing the search result in a variable that we have declared as match. So now I would like to just write the things in another way. If I write match is equal to re.search and in bracket if I'll write a small r, and then I would like to write the string word colon /w/w/w, that is in the single quotes, and then comma str. So this pattern actually we have given as per our requirement and need. So now in that case, you note that please, the R is the starting of the pattern. So the starting of the pattern string, and that is going to be designated a Python raw string. So whenever we are writing something directly in the type of in the way of pattern, so always we need to consider, we need to write a small r everywhere. So that is going to give the raw string, and which is going to pass through backslash without change, with this very handy for the regular expression. So no pattern will be changed, directly it is going to give this string pattern string or to search. So I would like to recommend this, you always write this pattern strings with the small r just as a habit. So whenever we are writing Python code, Python piece of code, so then we need to just write this kind of, we can say, syntax. The power of regular expression is that they can specify pattern, and they cannot just fixed patterns. They cannot just fixed character. So that is a very good character of this using the regular expression. Now here are the most basic patterns I would like to just say that that is going to match single characters. So the first is that is going to match with the single character, that is small a, capital X, 9 and less than. So these are all ordinary characters just matching themselves exactly. So we need to write exactly like same whenever we are writing pattern. Now the meta characters which don't match themselves because they have special meanings of that. So that is nothing but the upward caret sign, that dollar, that is we can say asterisk, plus sign, that question mark sign, and different that brackets. So these are all having the special meanings whenever we are using with the some of the special characters, right? So next is period. So a period is matches any single character except new line, that is we need to write this /n. So like that we have to just write in the pattern. Next is we can say slash small w. So that is lowercase w, that is going to be just matches a word character and a letter, a digit, under bar, that will be mentioned in the square bracket, small a dash z, capital A dash z, and 0 to 9, 0 dash 9 and underscore. So these all will be just considered whenever we will write slash w, slash small w. Next is we should know that we should note that a word is a mnemonic. For this, it will only matches a single word character. That is not going to match a whole word. So in that cases, we need to just write as syntax we were writing earlier. So that for every word we need to just match each we can say character, character pattern, and that is going to be matched. Whenever we need capital, then we need to just write slash capital W. Whenever we need we can say small characters, so then we need to write slash small w. So that is going to just match with the word. Next is slash s, that is a lowercase s. So that is matches a single white space character, and the use of that will be for spaces, new line, return, tabs, and forms. So then again we need to write slash n, slash r, slash t, and slash f accordingly in the pattern. In the next type of pattern is slash capital S. So that is uppercase S, capital S, that is going to match any non-white space character. Right? So next is that I have mentioned there also slash t, small t, slash n, and slash small r. So these are all in small letters. So these are going to just match with the tab, new line, and return. Next is small slash small d. So that is going to just match with the decimal digits. So that is having the some older regex utilities don't support slash small w, but they are all support slash small w and slash small s. So this will according to the we can say utility is regex utility, that we are going to use these all variations. Next is caret sign, upward caret sign, and is equal to. And that is going to whenever we are writing a small caret sign, that is used for the starting of the pattern. Whenever we are writing dollar sign, then it is going to be just considering the end of the sentence. So that is going to match the character start and end of, right? Whenever I'll write slash, so that is going to inhibit these specialness of a character. So that means if I'll consider the single we can say slash, that is going to match a period. Whenever I am writing double slash, that is going to match a slash. So likewise that we need to consider the different slash. If you are unsure if a character is having the special meaning, so in that case we need to consider at the rate. You can try by putting a slash in front of that. So slash and at the rate. So then we can just have to call this a special character as it is. Now if it's not a valid escape sequence, then we need to write slash small c. So that is your Python program will going to halt with an error. So these are all condition and basic patterns are there whenever we are going to write a we can say exact pattern matching for the searches. Now, what are the basic examples of there? Let's see. The basic rules for regular expression search for a pattern within a string are: the first is the search proceeds through the string from start to end and stopping at the first match found. Right? The second basic rule is all the pattern must be matched whenever we are writing any pattern syntax, and that is not going to just search for all the string. Right? Third is if we are writing considering match is equal to re.search and in bracket pat comma str, then it is going to be successful, and matches is not done none, and in particular match.group function is going to just matching the text exactly. So that three basic rules are there whenever we are considering to write a pattern. Now a repetition method. In the repetition method, whenever we are writing we can say pattern, the things get more interesting whenever you use the plus sign and asterisk sign. So why we will do that? To just specify the repetition in that particular pattern for the string, right? So the first condition can be there if we will consider plus asterisk. So plus 1, so that is going to give us more occurrences of the patterns to its left side. So for that, let's consider example, and single quote, if I'll write I plus and is equal to 1, so that is going to give us more i's. If I'll consider in the next example that if I would like to just write asterisk, so that is going to give 0 more occurrences of the pattern to its left. Now in the next line, if I am writing the question mark, and then it is going to match 0, either 1, and occurrences of the pattern to its left. So likewise that is very interesting whenever we need to just repeat the pattern again and again. So likewise the plus, asterisk and question mark we need to just consider. Next is what can be the examples. Just have a look on that. Leftmost and largest. So first of all, the search finds the leftmost matches for the pattern, and second, it is going to try to use up as much as the string. So as possible, that is the plus sign and asterisk is go for as far as possible. That is going to give the plus and asterisk are said to be greedy. So these are the greedy, we can say special characters. Examples, let's see examples in Python code. So if I need to consider I plus, so that is going to actually give us one or more i's repetitions, right? As many times it is possible. So for that I need to write the pattern match is equal to re.search, and in bracket I need to write a small r, and in a small quotes I need to write pi plus, and then comma, and I will write again in the single quote piig. So that is going to just found the pattern, and that is going to give the match dot group of function is equal to in double quotes piii. Means the pattern has been matched. In the other type of example, if I'll consider that it is did not having to sense the second set of i's. So if for that condition I need to write match is equal to re.search in the bracket, small brackets, small r, and in small quotes I need to write I plus, comma, in the small quotes I need to write piig and 4 times I in the small quotes, and then bracket close. So that is, it is going to be found the pattern, and then pattern dot the match dot group of function will be just considered equal to in double quotes I. That is here are if you will consider 3 digits for that, possibly separated by white spaces, then I need to just consider these 3 code for that. So the first code is match is equal to re.search, and in small bracket I need to write a small r, in single quotes I need to write the pattern slash small d slash s, asterisk slash d slash s asterisk slash d. So these are all small, and comma I will give the string. So that is in the single quote xx12 space 3 xx, and the single quote is going to close, and bracket is going to be closed. So that is going to found the pattern, and that is going to give the match dot group function is equal to in double quotes 1 2 and space 3. Likewise, that the 3 examples are there. There is the slight changes there. The string that is from there, the pattern is going to be matched. That has been just changed. Here, it has been taken in the single quotes xx12 space 3 and xx. Now, in the other again in the next example, I would like to just write change the string, that is xx123, no spaces, and xx. So that is going to give us 1 2 3. So likewise that we need to write the pattern for the white spaces also with this special characters. Next, the example can be for the caret, upward caret sign, that is going to matches the start of the string. For that, we need to write the syntax, that is match is equal to re.search, small bracket starts and small r in the single quotes. I would like to write upward caret b slash small w plus, and that small quotes has been closed, comma, and that here the string is foo bar, FOOBAR. So that is means that pattern is not going to be found, and match equal to will be none. So the result has not found. In that, if I write this syntax again without the caret sign, so I would like to write if that is going to actually match with the pattern. So I would like to write match is equal to re dot search in small bracket starts small r the small quotes starts small b slash w plus small quotes just close, comma, foo bar. So that means and small bracket close. So that is going to be found the pattern, and that is going to just give that with the function match dot group equal to bar. So that is all how we need to just write the different syntaxes for to just match the different patterns. Now let's consider square brackets. Square bracket can be used to indicate a set of characters. So I would like to write in the square brackets A, B, C. So that is going to match A, either B, either C. So likewise that it will be used. So the code slash small w slash small s etc. is going to work inside the square brackets too, with the one of the exception, that is dot. So dot would not be considered here, just means a literal dot. So for the emails problem, we would like to just consider this square brackets, and then square brackets are the easy way to add that dot there, and we would also like to just write hyphen. So to the set of character which can appear around the @, that is a special character, and with the pattern I would like to write small r small quotes open, then square brackets the slash small w dot hyphen that square brackets close plus @ square bracket open slash w dot dash square bracket close plus, that is a pattern that is going to be matched, that is going to get the whole email address whatever you want. So that all we need to just write in the form of piece of code with the if else condition. So like we have earlier were doing that match is equal to re plus search, and that we will considering the pattern and string, and if it will be matched, then we will need to print that match dot group. Again, if it not that is not going to match, that is not going to be considered with the else condition. So just see the other type of square bracket features. So you can also use a dash, that is to indicate the range. So let's consider a square bracket small a dash z. So that is going to match all lowercase letters. So we need to write like this. To use a dash without indicate a range, then we need to put the dash last. So that, for example, I would like to write square bracket A, B, C and dash. So that is exactly as we have written A, B, C and dash, that is going to just match with that. And now if I would like to write an up hat, that is at the start of a square bracket, so that is going to invert it. So I would like to write square brackets up caret and AB. So that means in any character except A and B, that is going to be considered. So these are all other type of example of the square bracket images. Let's say the group extraction, when we would like to just extract the patterns in the group, so we can write with the function find all. So the group feature of a regular expression allows you to pick out the parts of the matching text. That is a description of that. So suppose we are having the emails problem that we want to extract the username and host separately. Then we can just consider like that. So if we are having the large number of email IDs, then we would like to write the find all function, and then we can consider all the emails and hosts and usernames at one point. So to do that, we need to add parenthesis, small brackets, and then around the username and host in the pattern. So like this, we need to write small r, the small quotes starters, small brackets, the square bracket slash w dot dash and square bracket close plus square small bracket close at the rate small bracket open square bracket open slash w dot dash and then square bracket close plus and a small bracket close and then the double equal quotes. So that is going to give the username and host at one place with the help of this pattern. With this, when we need to extract that, we need to do in this case the parentheses don't need what the pattern will match. Instead, they establish the we can say logical groups inside the match text. So that is a we can say condition of that. Now, on a successful search, that is going to give match.group1 and is the match text considering to the first left parenthesis. And match.group2 is going to give the text corresponding to the second left parenthesis. The plain match.group function is still the whole match text as usual as we were doing earlier. Now, I would like to write for this the syntax str is equal to the variable we have declared. In this single quote, I would like to write purple space lis dash b at the rate google.com monkey dash dishwater and single quotes close. In the next line, I would like to match the pattern. Match is equal to re.search and this pattern I would like to write comma str. That is going to give the whole match text together. So and now with the condition we can just print if it is matched or not. So if match single quotes and print in the bracket match.group function. So that is going to give the whole matches. If it is not, then else condition we need to follow. Right. So likewise these two groups condition has been written in for the earlier examples. So a common workflow with regular expression is that we need to write a pattern for the thing you are looking for. Adding the parenthesis groups, we need to extract the parts what we want to extract from that string. So we need to write the pattern for that. Now let's consider find all function. Find all function is probably the single most powerful function in the RE module, that is regular expression module. Above we used re.search function, right? So find the first match for a pattern. Then we need to consider the find all function to find all the matches and returns them as a list of strings. So with each string that is going to representing one match. So that is the whole concept of the find all function. So suppose we have to extract a text with many email addresses. I would like to write a variable str is equal to that same purple example we have taken. Then comma, I would like to write string blah space monkey space bob at the rate abc.com space blah space dishwater and the single quotes closed. So that would be the str, the string pattern for to just search for the pattern. So then in the next line, I would like to write re.findOut return, that is a function that is going to list all the found email at one place. So then I would like to just consider a variable that is emails is equal to that re.findAll, and that is a pattern to just consider the email ID at one place, comma str. So str will be just taken from here. So that is going to just give all the email IDs that is having the at the rate google.com. Likewise, the two examples are there here in the example. And now for the emails, in emails that we would like to write print in the small brackets email. So that is going to do something with the each found emails. So the find all with files, if we need to consider, then we would like to write for files. You may be in the habit of writing a loop to irritate. So we were writing the if else condition for that. Now over the lines for the file, and you could then can find all each function for the each line. Instead, let find all function do the iteration for you. So we are not, the find all will not consider if else. Without that, it will also work much better. Just feed the whole file text into find all function and let it return a list of matches in a single step. That is going to recall that f.read function. So that is a beautiful use of this find all function that is going to return the whole text of a file in a single string. For this piece of consideration, we need to write some extra lines for that. So I would like to open the file, then I need to write the find all function to search all the pattern at one place. I would like to open the file, that I would consider a variable f is equal to open function. In that small bracket, I would like to write in single quotes test.txt, the function, the file I will call, comma, encoding is equal to, in single quotes, I would like to just consider the font. So font number is UTF-8. So that is a type of font. And then I would like to feed the file text into the find all function. So it is going to return a list of all the files found strings at one place. So I would like to write strings is equal to, that is a variable I have considered written, and then I'm going to write re.findAll in small bracket. I would like to write small r and some pattern in the single quotes, comma, f.read function. So that is a beautiful use of this find all function at one place when we are considering a text file and we are extracting a pattern from that to just search for that particular pattern. Now let's consider that regular expression workflow and debug. So regular expression patterns pack a lot of meaning into just a few characters, right? So that, but they are also so dense, and they can spend a lot of time debugging your patterns at any place. So set up your runtime. You can write a pattern, you can run a pattern, and then you are going to print it matches easily. For example, by running it on a small test text, we are going to print the result of find all. Then if the pattern will be matches nothing, that is going to try weakening the pattern. Whenever the condition is going to be not matched, so all our piece of code will be wasted. So removing parts of it, you can get too many matches without considering, without writing these else cases. So when it's matching nothing, you cannot make any progresses. There is nothing concrete to look at. So once it's meaning too much, then you can work on the tightening it, and we can do incrementally up to hit just what you want. So for that, some options are there to do that. The first option is the RE functions take options to modify the behavior of the pattern match. The option flag is added as an extra argument. So the flag we will use, what are the flags are there? So to the search function and find all function, we would like to write re.search, and in small bracket we need to write pattern, comma, string, comma, re.ignore case in capital letters, and then small bracket close. So that is the extra things we need to consider, and we need to just consider that condition for whenever the pattern only matches. So three types of cases are there. So first is ignore case, capital letter ignore case. Then that is going to ignore the upper or lower case references for matching. So the small a matches both the small a and capital A. In the next option, that is a do dot all, that is in the all capital letters, that is going to allow dot to matches new line. Normally it matches anything but new line. So now it is going to do for all. This can trip you up, and you can think dot and asterisk, that is going to match everything, but by default it does not go to past of the end of the line. That is the mean of that. Suppose note that slash small s, that is going to give the white space, includes the new line. So if you want to match a run of white space that may include a new line, you can just use small asterisk slash s and asterisk. That is going to give the white space includes the new line also. So this will all we can say going to just debug and workflow going to give us the options, and we can just do search the patterns easily from that. And other options are multi-line, that is going to give the within a string that is made of many lines, that is going to allow upward character and that dollar sign to match the start and end of the each line. So at the one place we can write that with the multi-line. Normally that upward character and that dollar is going to would just match the start and end of the whole string. So that is a use of multi-line option. Substitution method, that is optional method when we need to just substitute any pattern. So that we need to write re dot sub s sub in the small brackets, we need to write pat s comma replacements comma str. That function is searches for all the instances of pattern in the given string that is going to replace them, and the replacement string is going to be include /1/2, which going to refer to the text from group 1 and group 2 and so on. So from the original matching text it is going to just consider those. Let's take an example which is going to search for all the email addresses, then going to change also. So we need to consider keeping the first user, that is /1, and but not having the other email ID, that is a host. So then we need to consider, we need to write the syntax like that. Str is equal to this that was an old string what we have taken in the earlier examples. Then I would like to write re.sub, and in bracket, small bracket, I would like to write pat comma replacement comma str, that is going to return new line with all the replacement. That is the use of this replacement substitution method. Now I would like to print that, so I will write print in small bracket re dot sub, and in the small bracket I would like to write the pattern, and I would like to write a replacement pattern, and then I would like to just write the string together. So that is going to give the alias@ this email ID, and that is also going to give this whatever that this email ID is having in any of the sentence. So that is going to give the matches according to that. So if you want to learn more about regex, so I would like to recommend you to try these two web pages, that is regex xer and regex 1-to-1. So that is going to give you a more wide description for all the regex related patterns and their different methods. So that was all about today's topic. Thank you for watching.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.